up, YouTube? It is your boy. Oh, she did it! What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Lowpes, and welcome back to another video, another 4K video. How you enjoying the 4K? The 4K is pretty badass. And if you notice, I'm in the same shirt because we filmed a couple things in the same day. But what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do something a lot of 10th gen owners do to the 10th gen, and we want more sound out of the car. What is the quickest way to get more sound out of the car? And it actually sounds really good. So we're gonna cut the mufflers. So what I'm gonna do today is we're gonna do some sound notes in car, out of the car. If not Alex's car, don't ruin it. Alex is gonna turn on his car. Whoa! Rev it, buddy. It's cold. Okay, so he's making a lot of noise. He's making a lot of noise here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some sound clips of the car, and you guys are gonna see how it sounds and whatnot. And then probably gonna see me in a different outfit afterwards, because right by where I work there's a shop that's gonna do it, and they do it during the week. And I'm not gonna be able to film it because I'm gonna be at work, so I'm gonna drop off the car and it's gonna get it done. But we're gonna film how it sounds afterwards. So here's a little before, and then you're gonna get a little after. Thank you so much for 4K. Let's hit 5. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving. I love you guys. You guys are my fam jams forever and always. Let's get into the video.
What do you know about those sticky tires on a fucking 1.8 Civic, bro?
I think it's a 1.5 actually.
1.5.
1.5 turbo. So, as you guys can hear, the car is super quiet. Give you a little two-step.
Sounds like an economy car.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're bad.
Super quiet. So now you're gonna do some movie magic. We're gonna be inside the car after this clip, and we're gonna get some in-car of how it sounds at what and whatnot, so you guys can hear.
What, right now?
Yeah. Once we're done, we'll clean up. And
You're not going to hear anything.
So that's what you guys are gonna hear. Then after that, it's gonna be when the exhaust of the muffler has been cut. And another cool thing about the muffler being cut, you actually lose about 40 pounds, or about 20 pounds per muffler. So you're gonna shed some weight also, and it's gonna sound great. So let's get inside the car there, bud. So we're gonna see how this car sounds. We're gonna leave the windows open so you guys can hear a little better. Sorry if you get some wind noise. We do have a sock or a cat on the mic, so it should stop some of those noises. But this is the first time we're driving with the RPF ones and the sticky tires too. So I have a feeling this thing might boogie a little better now because we're not gonna slip as much. So you're gonna hear, we're gonna do a wop pull here in Mexico, and we'll see how it acts and reacts. And oh god, it can't get any better. So this is first gear, one. So it's not horrible, as you can see. You can't really hear much, and that's the main.
And that's a fucking nice Supra. Never mind your car, bro.
Holy, look at that, huh?
Oh, can you even see it?
Look at this Supra.
Oh,
that is goals one day, boys.
that's
and
a
girls.
fucking Supra.
That is goals. But yeah, so as you guys can hear, the car doesn't sound like nothing. You get a little bit of tone from the OEM second gear. nothing too crazy. It's it doesn't sound like anything. The car doesn't feel that fast either. I got used to the power pretty quickly in this thing. I do want to do some power mods as well, so which is a good thing. But this is the sound clip. A little downshift rev matching. But I've noticed with these tires, second gear, I'm not losing any grip, which is quite nice. And they just feel great on the road. Hankook RS4s, I highly recommend Hankook RS4s. They are great. But we're gonna end this here, and the next clip is gonna be with the muffler cutouts, and you guys are gonna hear it and hopefully enjoy it. But as you can hear, OEM Civic Si sounds like absolutely nothing. And we are back 1 week later, and we got the exhaust done. It's a little different. Some of you may like it, some of you may not like it. It's like one of those pieces where you kind of just push the edge a little bit between, I guess some people may think it's rice, I don't. I think it looks pretty badass. It suits the car. I know you guys are getting a little like worried about this, like, Chris, where have you gone with your builds? Have you got a little ricey? Nah, bud, I didn't. It looks good, trust me. So the car's a little dirty. I got the car rust proof not too long ago. I took it through a wash. Hutchless, relax. I took it through a wash, so it's not as clean as I would like it to be, but I want to shoot this for you guys because I had a bit of time to shoot, and we're gonna do this. So yeah, like I said, I pushed the boundaries a little bit. I like always pushing the boundaries, being a little different, not like everyone else. I'm going to do some, obviously, cold starts, which is not too cold because I kind of warmed up the car driving here. So, but I'm gonna do some starts. We're gonna get some rips in Mexico. I'm in a Mexican factory over here. We make Mexican things and stuff. So yeah, regardless. So yeah, we're gonna do that. You guys ready to see it?
There it is. There it is. As you guys see, it's a quad tip. Some of you may not like it. I do. I think it suits the body of the car a lot better because the car is a wide car. It's a wide sedan. I was gonna go with the 2 originally, but the 2 to me, just there's too much gap in between the space right here. All right. So we're talking about this space right here. There's just too much of a gap between the space here that when I put the 2 there to mock it up, I did not like it. So we went with the 4. It's a quad tip polish. They are dirty, but with the look of the car, I think it looks absolutely phenomenal. With our new wheels on, the car's starting to come together. Some of you don't like the wheels either because, I know, 18s look better on this car. I totally agree. 18 by 9 plus 35. These are temp wheels, as a CSX, you know, is getting new wheels eventually. So these are the temp wheels I want to put onto the car as well. So I think the car's coming together quite nice. What do you guys think? I really do. It's coming together a lot nicer than I assumed it would, if that makes any sense. But those quad tips, I'm in love. Those things are killer. They just suit the car so much. But I know a lot of you guys can compare it to the Corvette, because the Corvette has the mid-4 pipes like that. But I'm in love with them. I think they look really good. I really like them. I know a lot of you people really don't. I got mixed reviews by a couple friends in the beginning, but when they saw it in person, they're like, all right, it looks pretty good. It grew on them. When I first got it, I was like, this is exactly my vision for the car. And the vision's coming together slowly but surely, as we always say. I'm very excited. I'm happy that the 2018 Civic Si content is pretty, well, it's really sunny here. Let's turn this around, Jesus Christ. I'm happy the 2018 Civic Si content is doing well. A lot of you guys are liking it. I'm getting a lot of good, you know, feedback, reviews, everything on the car. We're gonna continue to do things to this car, continue to do things to CSX. It is winter, so the CSX is pretty much parked. Well, it's not winter, it's gonna be winter. So the CSX is pretty much parked, but we're always gonna be working on it. It's in the garage on jack stands, ready to get some work done. This car is continuing to get little things done here and there. Got some big news for this. Kind of have a sponsorship with somebody, and I don't want to say it yet until we get the parts in, but we got a sponsorship for this, and you guys are gonna be happy with that because I know a lot of you guys enjoy these parts and this company because they're a great company with quality parts, and you guys are really gonna enjoy it. You're probably gonna guess what it is. If you know what it is, if you can guess down below, and maybe I'll let you guys know, maybe not. But let's get into the sound clips. This is what you guys all been waiting for. Let's hear how she sounds, all right?
So I'm going to launch it at 3,500 RPMs. I'm not sure if that is the optimal launching point because I haven't done that much research yet into how to launch these cars. I don't really launch the car at all. I'm just doing it for the video for you guys. So I break something, it's your faults. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna set you down. You guys are gonna enjoy it. Hope you guys like it. If you do, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it. Alright. So, after struggling to get this mounting gear on, I finally got it on, figured it out. It's always like a Rubik's Cube every time I do it. I don't do it enough to remember exactly how I did it. Maybe I should take a picture. I figured out even a better way than I did before. So if the angle looks good, let me know. My mic is probably in. You're not gonna hear any bouncing and stuff like that. So before I actually turn on the car, let's open the window so you guys can hear from inside. Ooh, a bug. And let's hear this. Ooh. I am going to close the windows because I'll leave it open just a bit just so you guys don't get wind noise, and no one wants wind noise. And I'm a little too dark. Am I a little too dark? Let me brighten myself up. Alright, we can't do that. Copyright it. You know how that goes. All of my YouTube creators out there. So we're gonna close the windows just a bit. I'm gonna leave the sunroof tilted so you can hear a little bit, and maybe just barely keep these open. So now we're talking about what's going on within the interior of the car after we did the muffler delete. So first I'm going to change my tune. So I got the TSP tune, I have K tuner, so I always like putting on the third tune, which is the most aggressive tune, because why not, right? So clutch, we all know how the 1010 clutches are. They're not the greatest, especially when you start pushing more PSI. I've seen just a tiny bit of slip, but that was like 5th gear highway at like 2,000 RPMs or 2,500. I just gave it a bit, it just took a little longer to grab, so eventually the clutch is gonna be done in this car because of that. But more power, more clutch, more power. It sounds great, and there's really no drone, so I think you guys are really gonna enjoy this. This is a mod I highly recommend. It's very cheap for what the car actually sounds like. I think personally that the car should have came sounding like this. It's not loud, but it's loud enough. When you shift, you get a little plop pop pops, which I'm hoping is gonna happen right now. So let me just open. You get a little pop it ups when you shift. So first, I don't know if you guys heard that, but it did. So especially on the outside of the car, you can really hear it. We're gonna go for a nice little drive so you can hear it. Can hear it's not that loud at all. Within the interior of the car, it's not droney, it's not loud. It's actually really nice, and I'm really happy with it. I was a little nervous at first that it may have been, you know, raspy, and I hate rasp. Hate it. Get a Honda, right? I know, it makes sense, but whatever. I hate rasp. So I was really hoping that we weren't going to hear any rasp or anything like that happening, and you don't. There's very slight drone in certain gears at certain RPMs, but that is with any exhaust that's going to happen. So, which is pretty cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some windy roads and we're gonna see how the car sounds. We're gonna get some downshifting in. We're just getting some good old daily driving in, because if you guys daily the car, that's what you guys really want to hear. You don't want to hear a watt at all times, which you guys already heard. So you guys want to hear that at all times. You want to see how it sounds just driving, and we're gonna get some waffles, don't worry about that. So now we're in some beautiful roads, second gear. It's not bad, some windy roads in the mountains of Mexico. Third. See, sounds good, it's not loud at all. Oh, we're hitting a bump, get ready. Whoa. We got a sharp turn coming up. Let's downshift, that's third gear. bridge. So we got a stop sign. So we're gonna do a first, a second, not ripping it, not at what, but just give a little, just so they know I'm coming. So one thing I noticed is once the car gets warmed up, you don't hear as much popping as you would when the car was cold. So if that's something you guys are concerned about, obviously some tuners could fix that and do all that type of stuff, but you know, here we go. Second gear. Some beautiful houses in this area. Fourth. It sounds great. Like, it sounds like this is how the car should have came. Honda, take notes. Next couple SIs, just take the reses out. Not the res, take the mufflers out. Windy roads. Second. You cannot ask more out of a muffler cutout. Hands down. You can't. There's nothing more you can ask from just two mufflers getting cut out. It sounds absolutely great. Like, it's that perfect sound before you start getting really loud, right? So if you're looking at just getting, you know, a nice tone coming out of your car, it is what you want to do. And this is what you want to get. I promise you. Some people cut the res out. You do get, your car is louder with the res out, but it's raspier. That's heads up. If you don't mind the rasp, cut the res, you'll be louder, and I think you pop a little pop, 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 pop more. So I have a question for you guys. Do you guys want to see more content that's just not, you know, car? Would you like to see like day in the life? So, like, I do some fishing, but I really don't record that because I ain't no fishing channel. But we've been fishing for salmon. Get a GoPro going, you know, something like that. If you guys are interested in any of that, I can always make that happen as well. If not, don't worry about it. We're going to continue with the car content. I was doing a few day in the lives. I'm not sure if you guys like that as well. Those were kind of cool, kind of fun to do, just a little bit different, just so they're not all installs, reviews, and what kind of the trend we've been going on with this channel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been great. Been having a great time talking to you guys. Hopefully you guys didn't think I was that annoying, and you know, you guys enjoyed the conversation that was coming out of my mouth for a little bit, which was cool. I love you guys. You guys have been great. I love the support of the channel I've been getting lately. Honestly, I can't believe I have 4,000 followers. That's nuts. Like, that's crazy. I was so happy at 100. Now I'm at 4,000. Guys, we need 5,000. I'll be so super hyped if we get 5,000K. At 5,000K, I'm gonna give something back. We'll give away something like that. I'll even ship to the States. I really don't care. But we're gonna do something along those lines. But I'm just super happy that you guys are super happy and you guys are subscribing, you guys enjoying the channel. Oh man, I can't wait. I'm grinding hard every day for you guys. I'm working two jobs and YouTube, so I can continue to, you know, pay my mortgage, pay my bills, do all that type of fun stuff, and on top, you know, do car stuff. That is the goal, you know. That's what I want to do. I want to do this full time one day, and we're grinding. But enough blabbering. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Peace out. Do it once, do it right. I love you guys. Later.